everybody, welcome back to Hardworking Man. Today it's Megan and I again, and we're going to be bundling up the wood that her and I split in a previous video.
Before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that donated with the super thanks, and I also want to say thank you to everybody that commented. I read all of them, and I really enjoyed seeing everybody being supportive of me doing this.
So we are borrowing. We're borrowing. Why is that a hard word to say? So we are going to be using a bundler that one of Heath's buddies is letting us borrow. It's just a prototype from a local company. We're given specifications, and they're trying just to decide what needs to be done. So we're going to be testing it out, see how we like it, if there's anything that should change to make it better for them to be able to maybe produce it. We're also going to be seeing if we like it with being wrapped in plastic versus put in bags. So we're going to have a little bit of each today, and then when we put it out in the roadside stand that he made for her, it's kind of going to be a test to see which one sells more, and we'll be reporting back on that when we're all done. So how we're going to be doing the bags today, we just have this bucket that has a hole in the bottom of it. Slide the bag on, we'll fill it, and then pull it out. It's not very efficient, but it's all we have. So I know Wolf Ridge has a really nice bagging system that people are buying and putting on their channels, and that looks phenomenal, but we don't have that available to us. So another thing that we do when we do our roadside stand with the stacks of wood is we have these fire starters. So this is a crate. This is a crate full of all these fire starters that we're going to include in every bundle or bag. It's just something that is unique and sets you apart from your competition and just helps sales, hopefully. So we have our moisture meter with us. Some of these splits are not fully dry, which we knew when we were splitting, but we're just going to double check and make sure that the ones that we thought were a little suspect are actually not going to work. So here I'm going to let you do it to try it first. So grab one of these splits. Alright, so you just stick the prongs into the side. Be careful, they can bend. And we want it to be less than 20%. So what is that one?
16.
Okay. So we're pretty sure the cherry and the ash is going to be perfectly dry. But there's some black locust in here that we're not perfectly clear on. So that's going to be the thing we look at. Also, some of this has a little bit of rot. Like, do you see, Meg? It's got like this discoloration where it's not as like nice as say this is. So we'll just take that out. We'll throw that in the wagon because we don't want to give that to people. So let's get going. And also, like pieces like this is not good bundle grade wood. It's higher quality wood, so you get more money for it. So we want to just make sure that it's really nice looking. I hate when I make dumb noises.
What are you doing? Alright, let's get to work.
Let's go.
You snorted like your mom.
Reading what I already said.
Let's go!
No. Alright. Yeah, like this one, I'll put over in here. Yeah,
I feel like none of them are.
those probably aren't good. We don't really want this big naughty guy.
Okay. Is this one too long?
Yeah, we can put that over here for the bags, because if it doesn't, we want them all about the same length. So I'll just start putting these over here if it's too long. Clearly. This is a gross round. You gotta mix a cherry and ash in there?
Yeah.
Okay. That's probably good. Alright. Let's do some wrapping. Alright, grab a, fire starter. Now,
Go.
there we go. Alright, you want to hold your hand on that and I'll wrap? Oh my gosh, why is this thing on wheels? Serious?
Put your hand up.
Okay. This is
Because there's no counterweight.
this is
Sounds like an airplane or something.
all right. Get that knife. Good night. One bundle down.
It's like a big fat baby.
Put 'em in
So that was our first time using that bundler, and clearly there were some issues that I had. So we need to just get our technique down clearly, and we'll be better. And now let's do this bagging. It's like putting on your socks.
Except for your foot's a bucket.
Yeah, bucket foot. There. Okay. There we go. Let's keep moving. These ones are too long. These can go in the bucket. You know what? Some of that cherry is just a little too long.
Buckets.
Alright, so this can fit. Hold that, Meg. No, wait. We'll just hold it. We're going to put it in here. So I'm just going to pull this out. Okay, and now we should be able to put that in here. And then, is there a couple smaller pieces we can put in? Somebody's got jokes.
This one is, but it's wet.
Well, just because it got rained on. It'll dry. Fire starter, good girl. I forgot about that. And now these just pull. And there we go. Alright, we gotta finish this. Do you want to do the twirly this time?
Yeah.
See if you're better than I was. Put another on top.
I don't know. No.
That's too long. Try to hold this as a counterweight.
What way did you do it? Like this?
Yeah. I mean, it's nice and tight. I like that, but it just takes a little. What'd you think about? You put a little oomph into it. Yeah, it's not made for. I don't know. Clearly, you need more.
Not recommended for use in children under age 18.
No, this counterweight needs to be much heavier because it should not take. I'm gonna throw my shoulder out if I have to do that all day. All right. Let me put another bag in. Keep filling it.
Is this one fine?
Yeah, that's
No.
good. It's gonna be too long. That ain't gonna work.
All right, there's a axe over there. You can just set it on and
Ah!
Perfection. When we split this wood, it was purely to show you how to run the log splitter, but it wasn't, we hadn't thought we were going to do bundles at the time. We were just going to fill the roadside stand, and this would have been fine. It doesn't matter if you have it, you know, a little rough stuff or a little longer, but for bundles, we need it to be perfect. So moving forward, we'll do our best to make sure that it's more bundle grade wood, not just a bunch of rounds. All right, I feel like we got to test. You gonna do it?
This one?
Yeah.
25.
Yeah. So that one can't go in there. Where do you want me to put this one? In here?
20.5.
That one's fine.
It's supposed to be
20 or less. It's 0.5. There's probably an error. You gotta try it again. Do it again. What do we got?
22.
Oh! Alright. Throw it in there then.
So,
Yeah, like 20.8. That one's fine. Isn't this fun?
blast.
I mean, bundler was a little easier to use. I think it'd be more fun.
Ah, there's a bug.
Better than that mouse nest we just uncovered. They found us. Lizards, mice, bats. What don't we have here?
This one for bag.
I don't know. Was it look gross to you?
Well, it just has a bump on it. Has a must. I feel like this isn't right.
It is.
Does it go?
Not just. Oh yeah. Why does it feel weird?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're good. You gotta. I'll hold it down here. almost funny.
Almost.
Okay, is that enough? Yeah.
Three down.
They're all such different sizes. It's the perfectionist.
Hey, lady.
You need some smaller ones in there.
Sure.
You got a thing in there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. A nice bundle though.
Alright, I'm going to take a second to show you guys the progress on the wood stand and a couple other things while Rachel and Megan keep working on making bags and bundles. Here's the roadside stand that we built for Megan. It's just going to be bags and bundles. You can see I added a little bit of bracing. Megan went and got some outdoor paint and primer in one and got it painted up so it looks a little nicer. I'll get the signs and the money box attached and we'll get this placed. The bundler that we're using, as you can see, Megan is bracing right now with her body so that she can do it without Rachel holding it. Clearly needs some modification, but we're getting it done. It's still better than what I used to use, which is right here. It's just a homemade stand out of galvanized pipe that I would fill and then wrap the saran wrap around by hand. And this is what I plan on turning into my mini conveyor for coming off the end of the splitter and filling IBC tow, or a livestock loading conveyor, so pigs and whatnot would get on there and it would load them into trailers. I am going to obviously take those rails off, get a taller adjustable stand on it, and get that so I can fill IBC totes and split faster since I don't have a real conveyor. The motor that came on it was bad. I had to put a new motor on it. And right now I'm having problems getting the belt to track. It wants to track over to the side. And one more thing I have going on tonight, I'll take you down out back and show you. This is the other thing I'm working on. I just came down here, got the Masterbuilt Gravity Series 1050 set at 222 degrees, 145 degrees internal temp, which is the temp I need to pull this off. This is dinner. It's a nice smoked pork loin. I love this grill because you can just set it and forget it. You don't have to constantly monitor it. I would sometimes with my charcoal grill, I would get it started, go start doing something else like making bundles, and then I would forget about it and temp would get way too high. This, you set your temperature to what you need and it takes care of it for you. So I'll get that pulled off, get you back up top with Megan and Rachel making bags and bundles.
Hey, did I tell you Dad lit a fire today
Yeah.
in the house?
Yes.
It was, well, I mean, it's summer and Heath's lighting a fire in our indoor wood burning stove because 2 days in a row now we have had a bat come into our living room at night.
Bite us. Kill us.
They're like babies, so they're not, I don't know, they're not quite sure what to do, I guess. But our little wiener dog alerted us to it the first time. We're like, what the heck is she looking at the fireplace like that for? What is she trying to get? And I thought I heard something. And Heath was like, no, that's just me. It wasn't just him because then a bat flew out and we had to address the situation. And then last night we were sitting there. I don't know if we went that one in.
I don't know. I was thinking
Yeah. We were sitting there last night and same thing. Megan comes downstairs and sees Dee Dee looking up at the fireplace and she goes, oh no, and covers her head. She's looking at the fireplace again, which means there's something there. And sure enough, we found it trapped behind the top of our wood burning stove. And so we had to get it. So Heath lit a fire thinking maybe that will burn them out. Funny enough, when Megan left our house to go over to her boyfriend's, what'd you find, Meg?
A bat.
The
Bat was sitting on a bat inside of a pillowcase.
Oh gosh. Like, why are there bats everywhere? Is anyone else experiencing bats coming inside of your house? Or are we just unlucky to have 2 bats inside? Well, 3 bats. Hopefully there's not more coming in our house. But, I mean, to have it in her boyfriend's house too, like, what are the chances? So, out of making bags or doing the bundler, Megan, what are your thoughts?
It was not as fun as I thought it was going to be.
Well, probably if you didn't have to put some back into it, it would be.
And I don't like the bags. At least this bagging system.
Right, I
Not
don't.
exactly my favorite. That's why.
Oh. Good gracious. We're just trying to make a living out here. Oh, you know what? I didn't put one of those in that last bag. Can't let me be alone. I am not good. Did you say disgraceful? Yes, I am a disgrace. I'm ruining Megan's business already. At least I remembered before it was too late. Oh, at least it finally quit raining. It has been like thunderstorm, tornado warning, day after day after day up here. It's been impossible to get outside. We had to go drive to get our son from a wrestling camp today, and I was almost crashed into the barricade in the expressway because I hydroplaned. Even though I was going like 45 miles an hour, it was a little scary. Made it out okay, thankfully, but there was so many accidents, it was insane. So clearly I wasn't the only one having trouble driving on those roads in Detroit. But we do not need any more rain. It's making it near impossible to get outside and do the work we need to do. And Heath doesn't do well if he's not busy, so we don't need any more rain. So we told Megan that if she gets a bunch of bundles pre-made when she leaves for college, we'll continue to stock her stand, and she'll just have to pay one of her brothers probably a portion of each bundle that they put out there for her. And then she can keep making money while she's gone at school.
This whole video's been on mono.
Oh my gosh. So we just realized this whole video has been on mono because the last video was on mono. So we apologize for those listening with earbuds. That one ear we're gonna be real loud in. Hopefully you can hear both of us. Can you help, Meg? Whew. Nope. Gosh, I hate when we make those stupid mistakes. Maybe fit that one in here still. If you can squeeze it in the middle. Without ripping the bag here.
I don't think so.
No. I think this all should fit. So yeah, our goal here is to have the same number of bags as the bundles, so we can really have a great experiment.
Now we have 8 of each.
9, oh, that was,
You broke it.
okay, I'll help you hold it down. This thing takes some teamwork.
That was a nice noise.
That made great ASMR if that's what. All right, so we're just gonna continue working on this. We're running out of daylight, so we just gotta work fast. Heath joined the ranks and we are so hungry. We can't wait to dive into that pork tenderloin that Heath showed you. So thanks for watching. We're gonna be checking back in once Megan starts getting some sales at her stand, and we'll show you what the final thing looks like when it's all set up.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace out, dog.